Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Well, this morning I'm having the Rise coffee again, the chicory mushroom coffee replacement. I have a ton of it now since they kept auto shipping it to me. So I figured I better drink it up. And I probably have enough for at least 3 months. So I'm going to drink it up and stick with that for now in the mornings because it's no caffeine and low acid. So, and in the mornings, what I do, and I know it's not the best thing for me, I usually have my coffee on an empty stomach. So I'm sure that doesn't help if you have stomach issues. So I'm going to go ahead and drink that for now. And I also like the Ticino. That is really good. Plus you get different flavors. And they also have a mushroom coffee. So over the years I've tried different coffee replacements when I've had flares. The Bueno is not bad. It's chickpea coffee. So that's not bad, but this you have to brew. The Rise is a powder. It's, kind of like a hot chocolate kind of thing. And the Ticino you have to brew too. So between the three of them, when I have a flare-up, they're all palatable and they're all decent. So it says that you can froth the Rise coffee too. I haven't tried that. I should give that a try. I do have a little frother. So, but I don't know if it would froth with my creamer. I'll have to try it and see. Well, today I really need to get to my mom's house at some point this week. She has plenty of groceries, plenty of things to eat, but I still like to go over there once a week. But I've been so busy planting my flowers, I've kind of had to get them into the ground or into the pots before the hot weather totally, shriveled them up. So, but at some point this week I have to go to my mom's. So yesterday it got up to 90. Ugh, it was brutal. And I know some of you get way hotter temperatures than that, but I don't like the 90s. I loved it when I was younger. I'd get all excited. It's like, oh, it's going to be 95 today. That's awesome. But now it's like, oh, I'm like a wilted flower. So anything that I do out in the garden is going to have to be in the mornings or in the evenings, because now that all my trees are gone here in the backyard, my backyard is pretty sunny, which I liked it better when it was shady, but I couldn't grow much at that point. So, and the trees had to go, they were too close to the house, and the Bradford pear was just coming down in huge chunks. So that had to go. And then I also had the trees trimmed that I have in the back. So, but anyway, I'm going to enjoy my coffee here and add some cream. I'm almost out of oat milk creamer. If I go to my mom's, I'll stop by Walmart and pick up another container of it. So Walmart and Aldi's, they're on the way to my mom's house, so I often stop there and just pick up a couple things. So anyway, not sure what I'm going to do with my day today. If I'm going to do a little bit more yard cleanup, which I have to do, I'll do it this morning. And then if I still have enough energy this afternoon, I might go to my mom's. But this evening, I have to go to a play for my little granddaughter, so it's going to be a long day. Not too much relaxing going on. So cheers. All right. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to drink my coffee and I will meet you over there at the budget book. Okay, back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I did spend money. I found something cool on Amazon, and it's, I have to replace this. Let me back up. I have to replace the screen on my patio door because I don't, the dogs made their own little doggy door there, and, you know, anything can go in and out of there. So I have to replace the screen, and while I was on Amazon, I found this doggy door that you can put into your screen. So it was like $35, and the screen was, this replacement screen was about the same. So I'm going to see if that won't work. That way, not everything will be getting in there because the door kind of clicks shut, and it's nothing that a mouse or a chipmunk could push open. So I got that, and I got a couple of mini fountain pumps because I have a couple of little fountains out there, and the pumps have been broken for years. And I do like water features throughout my garden. So that's what I got. So now I'm honing in on the details of the garden so I can get it finished and set up. And hopefully by mid-June, I'll have it set up the way I want it. So anyway, that's what I ended up buying. And sometimes you have to get things to fix things, and, you know, things you've been letting go. And I've been letting a lot of this stuff go for years because I was trying to pay off my debt, which I did do. So now I can get a few of these things. So anyway, that was my adventure with shopping yesterday. And since I have to go to my granddaughter's play tonight, I think I'm going to try and get a few things done in the garden. And then maybe tomorrow I'll go see my mom, because that would be a little bit too much to do the garden, go see my mom, come back home, go right back where I came from, because it's all, the play is like around the area where my mom lives, and go back there because, you know, I can't leave the dogs alone all day long, so they need to go out. And so anyway, I think that's what I'm going to do today. So I hope you guys are having a good day. It's supposed to be pretty warm again today, but then next week it's going to cool off into the mid to upper 70s. So I'm hoping to get a lot of things accomplished when the weather cools off. So, all right, that's it for my budget book today. And I'll see what else I'm into today. I'm reheating some of my pickle juice. I'm bringing it to a boil, which it's doing now. And this is pickle juice that a pickle brine that I had made, maybe about a month ago. And I ate all the pickles. They were so good. So I have this big, huge cucumber that I need to use up. It was starting to get a couple of bad spots. So I just cut those out, and some of the pickles I'm slicing thin, and then this one I'm going to slice thicker. And then what I did last time was, because cucumbers release a lot of their water, I'm making refrigerator pickles. Let me back up and say that. But anyway, so as they take up the flavor of the brine, I taste them, and then if need be, I add a little more salt and a little bit more acidity, which is usually vinegar. But last time I ate them all and they were delicious. So I wanted to reuse the brine. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I didn't want to throw out this perfectly good cucumber except for a few spots where it was starting to get some spots. So I'm looking forward to eating my pickles in a few days. I have a lot of assistants here this morning. They're helping me cook, and this is what I have to walk over to get to my sink. From the stove to the sink is my puppies. Well, anyway, here I have some mini peppers in a small jar, and I have a little bit of brine left, so I'm going to make some pickled peppers with that. So I'm just going to fill this up. I don't know how much brine. I probably have this much. So I think that'll be tasty. And with the rest of this cucumber, I'm going to have that on rye toast with cream cheese sprinkled with ranch and cucumber slices. So that's it for the cooking for today, but I wanted to reuse that delicious brine. Here is my very inexpensive breakfast. I had a couple of slices left of marble rye, some cream cheese, some cucumber that I didn't want to let go bad, so I made the pickles and the pickled peppers. So I put the ranch on top of the cream cheese, and then I put everything but the bagel and some dill weed on top of the cucumber. My mom had given me some vanilla yogurt that she wasn't eating, so I have that in here with the strawberries that I bought on markdown for $1 and a banana. So I'm just trying to use up the food I have, and it's my mission to cut back on food consumption and also buying food. Because I find that sometimes what I do, if I don't want something to go bad, even if I'm not really, really hungry, I'll eat it so before it goes bad. So I'm trying to lose a couple pounds and also cut back on what I buy in the way of food. So that is this morning's breakfast. Been trying to think of what I can make with that one lemon that I grew, the one Meyer lemon. So this is the juice from it. This is the rind from it that I'm going to grind up and make, whatever. The thing! So I think I'm going to make some lemonade out of it. I have this big container, so I'll make it either with some sugar or some xylitol and have some refreshing lemonade with my one little lemon that I grew. Well, here's the lemonade that I made, and I put some of this xylitol sweetener in there. I want to use that up. I bought that quite a while ago, and like I said, I'm on a mission to use up what I have and try not to buy too much new. Sometimes I buy food just to try it out to see if I like it, and I won't rebuy the xylitol. It's fine, but I do want to use it up. So there it is, my lemonade from my one homegrown lemon. Here are some of the seeds that I dug out that I want to plant. Usually every year I go a little nuts buying seeds, and I have so many seeds. They are organized, but I have to organize them more. And this year I didn't do that. I did buy, the 4 for $1 seeds at Dollar Tree. I bought a couple of those, like the chard and the kale. So I want to plant those in my city picker boxes. I bought some basil plants, but I also want to plant some more basil, so that was from Dollar Tree, and the chives, again, from Dollar Tree. So I can make some spice blends out of some of these. I've had these for a little bit. Some beets. I want to see if I can get those going. Couple different kinds of spinach. I have Thai spinach, Malabar spinach, and perpetual spinach, which is actually a chard. But I grew that last year and I was real happy with that. So in one of my flower gardens where the dogs can't get to them, I'm going to just distribute these lupine seeds, however you pronounce it. They're perennials. I also want to put these chrysanthemum seeds, just sprinkle those in the garden for some fall color. I have a little bit of chamomile left, and some of the chamomile that I had in a pot is coming back. I wasn't sure what it was, but it's chamomile. So I want to finish up these seeds. I want to gather the flowers and make my own chamomile tea. And then I also have some Marvel of Four Seasons lettuce. So I'll plant some of that along the way too. Right now I still have enough lettuce out there to harvest, but then when I'm done with that, I'll try planting some of this and see how that works out. So trying to use up some of the seeds I have, and since I'm cutting back on my gardening, I'm going to start using some of the seeds and not buying so many seeds anymore, you know, in case the apocalypse shows up and everybody hoards all the seeds. I'll have lots of seeds, but I'm sure a lot of them won't be good anymore because they do have a shelf life. Okay, well, I'm going to go out in the garden and plant a few of these, and hopefully I can get that done before I melt. It's getting hot out there. I waited too long to get out there, so I'm going to have to go plant some things in the sun, and I'll just run out there, plant a few things, and run back in and cool off, and at least that's the plan. Well, I have this little device that I've had for a few years now, so I'm hoping it helps. It's one of these personal fans, and kind of blows air in your face. So that's nice to keep cool. And it has different speeds. So I'm going to use that. I have all this stuff, I might as well use it, right? And then I also have to plant the seeds. I have this little gadget, and this is really nice. I've had it for years. And it has a dial on it for the different size seeds. And you put your seeds in there. It's a little hard to get apart sometimes, but it does work. Well, anyway, I have to fool with it. There it goes. I don't want to crack it. Well, anyway, you put the seeds in and then you dial it, and whatever size the seed is comes out of here, and it's easier to plant in a row. Another thing that I have to get it. All right, here they are. I have a couple of these. I've had them for years, and they get kind of stiff when they're dry, but when you wet them, oops, when you wet them, they're very pliable, and then you can put them around your neck to keep you cool with water, and they work really well. So I think maybe I could even do both these together. What do you think? I think that would work. Maybe that'll keep me cool. in the heat. So anyway, gotta have little devices, and I'm gonna go out in the yard and plant some of these seeds now. And I used to take these with me sometimes to the boat because it would get hot on the boat, but they work great for working in the garden too, even just for going out and watering. If it's hot and humid and ugly, these really work, and they're cheap. You know, I imagine you can get them on Amazon. I don't even remember where I got these. Like I said, I've had them for years. So, okay, here I go out into the garden to plant a few things. Oh, and another thing I have to do when it's hot out, I have to have my hair up. I can't have my hair on my neck. And in the winter, I can't have my hair up because if I do, I get cold. So my hair is like my scarf in the winter. So, all right, here I go. My Amazon order just arrived, and I wanted to show you what I got. So first of all, this is the doggy door that I got that goes on your screen. I have no idea if it works, but I'm going to give it a go. And one thing I did spray around the bottom of the door is this rodent repellent. It's the Tomcat brand, and I'm going to put that, I bought a gallon of it. I'm going to spray that all around my house once after it's power washed. So I've had that one, but I sprayed that around the door. So this is what it looks like, and I read the directions, and it seems like it's easy enough to install. This comes apart like in two pieces, and this has screen in it. I hope the dogs aren't afraid to go through it. And then it has a lock just in case, and it swings this way, and it swings this way. So I thought for $35 I'd give it a try and see if it works. I have to let Chloe in. So Chloe likes to lay in the sun, even when it's hot. She likes to sunbathe. So I got that, the doggy door. The replacement, screen replacement hasn't come yet. And then I also got this Grass Be Gone, and I didn't realize it was like $28 or $27, and I thought, boy, that's expensive. But I'm willing to pay it if it gets rid of all that grass in my flower bed in the front, because it's really awful. So I went ahead and ordered it, but I didn't realize that it was a 2-pack, which is nice. So it says, kills weedy grasses. So, but it shows before it's got all this grass, and after the flowers are still there. So, kills weedy grass without injuring ornamental plants, it says. So, that's what I need. So, there's 2 of those, which is good. Those will be going in the garage. And then I was out in the garage because I'm trying to finish up my city picker beds. And last year, I had the foresight to buy these. I bought a few of them, and they were $1.79 at Mark's. And since I'm planting some seeds, and a lot of times the little critters will get in there, or they'll pull out the new seedlings. So I got these. They're actually for picnic things, you know, if you have a picnic. But this is a nice big one. And for $1.79, I can put this right over the seedlings that I plant. And I can put some landscape stakes in there. But I'm going to put this over the city picker box, and it's probably going to cover most of the city picker box. So I'm glad I got those last year. And then also last year, trying to think ahead, I threw out my one umbrella out there because it was out there for years and looked awful. But last year I bought these, and there's two of them, these umbrellas. They're not super huge, but they're big enough where I can get under it and do my gardening and not be too hot. So I bought two of these, and I don't even remember what I paid for them, but they've got the reflective stuff on the inside, and they're real lightweight. It's something that you can take with you on a picnic or you know, wherever you need a little shade. And it comes in two pieces. This flips up, so I'm going to try this today in the garden so I don't get so hot. And then I got this little solar pump for one of my little fountains out there that doesn't work. So I'm going to hook that up, and it's got the different attachments if you want, you know, different sprays. So that's what I got, and then I got two of these for a couple other pumps I have out there that don't work. And this came with the tubing, which is plenty long, and the small pump. The only thing that concerns me is it's just a regular plug, so I don't know how well it'll do, you know, if it rains. So I got two of those because I have two little fountains out there. So we'll see how all this works. I'm trying to get rid of stuff that doesn't serve me well anymore, and I'm trying to buy things that I need for this phase of my life to make things easier. So that's my goal. So let's take a quick look at what I'm going to be planting today, and then that's it for today because I have plenty of time, but I don't want to totally wear myself out because I have to go to that play. Well, here's what I'll be working on today. I want to plant some more basil over here, some more chard. I want to put some kale in here. Just some of the seeds that I showed you this morning. This is all weeds that I need to pull out. Same over there. I've got my umbrella set up. That's going to work well. And I want to move these salad things, lettuces, into the shade. So, and then I still have those few marigolds to plant. So that's what I'll be working on today, and hopefully I'll get it mostly done. Got all these city picker boxes planted. I put one of those umbrellas over that, and they fit just right. That always makes me happy when something works. So I got my seeds planted. These are beets. This is kale. I planted more chard here. I planted some basil here. Over there is, what is that? I think it's perpetual spinach. And I said I planted more chard. And over here is Malabar spinach and Thai spinach. So, and then I moved my lettuces over towards the fence. It's shadier here. It does get sun, but it's a little shadier, so maybe they won't bolt as fast. This area over here, I'm going to put all my fruit trees, but I haven't gotten to that yet. So I have to water now. And everything is looking pretty lush and green. My sage is so pretty. So it's coming along. Every day I do a little something, but now I'm going to stop and think about what I'm going to have for dinner. To mention, these Dollar Tree waste baskets are great for putting over plants that you don't want eaten up. And they're also bendable. So, and then these are from Dollar Tree too. I'm going to start filling those up with kitchen scraps. And I need to put a couple holes in the top yet. And that'll provide some food and compost. I'm hoping it'll feed the plants, but we'll see. All right, that's my project for the day. Well, I have just about had it today. Oh my. I look like something the cat dragged in. Well, anyway, I need to spiffy up a little bit. I have to go to the play. So, and I'm waiting for my cauliflower pizza to be ready. Oh boy. Anyway, it felt good to get all the gardening, all the planting done. Now I have to start with the cleaning up. I mean, I've been cleaning up along the way, but now I have to concentrate on that, on cleaning up, throwing more things out, putting some things away. So that's going to be my focus, but there's no big hurry to get that done. I can take my time. With planting things, you are somewhat under a time restriction. But anyway, so I'm glad I got all that done. And now all I have to do is water it and watch it grow. So, all right, my friends, I'm going to eat my cauliflower pizza and get ready and go and see Annie Jr. That's the name of the play. So I want to wish you all abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.